choir. Robert's son.
Tell her your name.
I'm Billy.
Say hi to all your cousins.
Don't do me like that. I don't do cameras.
And Shirley, that's Robert's wife, which is Grandma's nephew, wife.
And niece.
And niece. June 20th, we're in Lexington, Kentucky. There's Dot, Mary, Mother, oh, Richmond, Kentucky, my mistake. Hey, Robert, I saw the lightning bug. Robert, say hi. There's a lightning bug in the jar next to you.
She's filming around.
It's hard now. Wait just a minute. How you doing?
I'm having fun catching the bugs. This is my cousin.
Light up there, sucker.
Mary.
Light up there. Lightning bugs.
Yep, they're showing up.
Can you see them in there?
Yeah, this is working. Now I'm going to try to get it out of the yard. Oh, it's working, you guys. It's working. This is my favorite part of Kentucky is the lightning bugs. I tried to catch them and bring them home before, but it didn't work out. I don't know. They're pretty big bugs. I don't know why they light up at night, but they sure make a beautiful, magical, mystical evening for us here. We're at Geneva's, which is Mother's sister-in-law. Geneva is Uncle Buster's wife, and Uncle Buster has since passed away. We just got through with a lovely Kentucky Fried Chicken dinner. I saw that. Yeah, they're jumping all over the place down here. That way. These are closer.
That's how you,
Here, there's not a lot of that.
Where is it?
that's how you get them to light up.
And I'll do whatever I'm supposed to do, and then when my time comes, that's not bad.
It's gonna work, not.
Look at this western one coming up. Like the Walton's front porch or something. Around western porch. Nice closed-in screen porch. Up there. Geez, these are really nice.
She has a
Probably in that, is that it over there to the left? Richmond, Kentucky. Outside of Lexington.
There's a little doorway area between the house and the wall.
We come up to see Robert's girlfriend's house.
To the left right here, Carrie.
Oops, I forgot to turn it on. Hi, Dot.
Hi, Care.
She's our chauffeur.
For your building lot. We're not in bumper cars. Oh, dead skunk in the middle of the road, stinking to the high heavens. Ew.
There's a lot of those in these parts.
Well, he came up to the highway in the middle of the night, and he didn't look left and he didn't look right. Bam, dead skunk in the middle of the road. Roll up the windows and hold your nose. Dead skunk in the middle of the road, stinking to the high heavens. I love that song.
That's all that song.
Huh?
That's all that song.
Beautifully green.
This mule right here belonged to my father-in-law, Shirley's father, Ed Christmas. This painter right here is a painter, an artist in Berea, Kentucky, Mitch Toller. We will go up to his art gallery sometime while you're here. He was contracted by Leaner, a woman named Leaner at Leaner's Antique Shop, to paint 2 mules and call it Doc and Minnie, because that was her grandfather's mules when she was a tiny girl. This is not really 2 mules, it's a shadow of that mule. That one's a shadow of that one. That's it. He only had 1 mule that day that Mitch Toller went up there to the house. There you go.
Thank you.
It's on this mule I've got down there in that den right there. I got a mirror in it
That's the
now.
one I was showing you.
Yeah, that's a mirror I put in there now. That don't hardly ever go anywhere.
This is the harness that belonged to Shirley's dad, to the mule. What was the mule's name?
Well, they call it in that picture Doc and Minnie. He probably had some other name for it, Joe Blow or something.
And he's deceased now,
Yes, he did. He traded in horses and mules and stuff like that.
though. Who got milk from them? Did you say someone bought?
Skidmore, Tom Skidmore bought milk and eggs from my mother-in-law. They had milk cows and chickens and all that up there on the
And
farm.
Shirley?
Shirley used to do that when she was a little girl.
Oh, and she lived up in the mountains.
Yeah, in the mountains.
And she was born in where?
Og Holler,
Hog Holler.
on the side of the mountain.
Oh my goodness. Well, I got her on tape last night, and I'll get her again on the reunion. Thank you, Robert.
All right. I should show.
Yeah, you can show me.
Now, that's her dad. With 2 of his mules that he had, and he made this little old wagon. And this is some wood that was on the barn, up at his barn, and I made this picture for him.
I'll be darned. You're very talented. That's a very good picture. I bet that brings her a lot of comfort, huh?
Oh, yeah. Just to have him around.
We're in the little community of Waco. We're at the graveyard in the little town, little country church where our grandparents are buried. Robert, who was that?
Buster.
Okay, this is Uncle Buster's grave. Huh?
This is the tombstone for Eliza McKinney Ginter and her husband George William Ginter. It is the reunion that we're going to this Sunday is in honor of these grandparents of mine, who would be your great-grandparents.
Okay.
And this is a brother to my mother who died without marriage.
What's his name?
The tombstone
Charlie.
for my
Charlie.
parents, Dudley Clay Berryman Sr. and Carrie Maud Genter Berryman.
Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about the church, Mother.
The church has been added on since the start.
Yeah.
It's always been a one room.
Yeah,
My
they built
mother's
these back.
baby is here somewhere close by.
Who?
Robert?
Uncle Robert's buried down there with Grandpa.
This is Grandma and Grandpa?
Yes. My parents. And my grandparents.
No, that's her brother.
That's her brother.
That's her brother. That's her mom and dad right there.
He had some disease that affected his brain. He never got beyond 6 years old. You know, memory.
Mother, what do you know, Robert, about the stained glass window? Somebody donated a stained glass window there.
See on the side there, all of those was donated.
Yeah. And they've got the names on the inside for you to get inside.
Did you get the dates on these?
Lots in Chicago or something. She ain't got no lots, but she got no lots. At that time, Robinson.
Yeah.
Okay, Robinson. Okay. She, in fact, owned these lots because she was the only remaining one of them left. But she never offered to sell to my dad.
So let Buster be good.
Right. Right. She died, and it was the saying, and you know, matter of fact, we had a reunion one time out somewhere, and she took a little piece of paper, and she had all them cousins.
He was almost one.
Just barely liking a few days. They said that they had something. Well, Aunt Dosha was. See, that's how come that they've got double first cousins. There was a guy named Joe Ginner, run this little store right down here, College Hill store.
Okay.
He had a sister, which was that woman right up there, Carrie.
Okay.
Dudley Berryman had a sister named Dosha, and they married each other,
Making double first cousins.
making double first cousins.
Okay.
They've got a lot of each other's to love them.
And she had a baby that they buried somewhere out here, but nobody knows where.
Ain't Dosha.
Who did they belong to, Mary and Floyd?
Sam Booth and Mary.
Sam Booth?
Sam Boone.
Sam Booth.
Okay, that's them cats in Cincinnati. John Floyd and Mary, that's right. Yeah.
And the babies, Lorraine
Yeah.
lived 10 days. And this baby was born and died the same day, March 1st, 1919. Mom always thought that John Floyd was an only child. And he had 2 siblings.
Yeah.
A daughter and a son. They had
He's
a daughter and a son.
he's actually the one that does all that writing in papers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's into that big time.
The genealogy?
Yeah.
Who is it?
John Floyd.
John Floyd.
I just saw Ben.
Little
He's
Hahn.
up at Jackson's house. He went back down there.
Well, I went over and knocked on the door to ask if we could go in before I couldn't go.
There's nobody over there, darling.
This is the little Methodist church by the gravesite
Right down there.
where Mother attended church. She was a Methodist.
Usually it goes down here. This is where I went.
Is this where they used to ring the bell for you, Mother?
No, that's in my home.
papers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
He's into that big time.
The genealogy?
Yeah.
Who is it?
John Floyd.
John Floyd.
I just saw Ben. He's up at Jackson's house. What's that guy?
I went over to knock on the door to ask if we could go in before I came to the road.
There's nobody over there, darling.
This is the little Methodist church by the gravesite where Mother attended church. She was a Methodist.
Usually we go down here. This is where I went.
Is this where they used to ring the bell for you, Mother?
No, that's in my hometown.
Sure.
Stories.
They'd like to come.
Arrested for, in memory of Eliza and her 5 children.
Yeah. We all took up an offering. And this is Uncle Dillard.
Carrie Ann?
Which one? I got that one.
Did you get the wording in memory of Eliza?
Oh, is that right? Well, it's all my volume here.
It's sort of a lost art. And Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints is trying to restore this. They're busily engaged in trying to bring this back and get them back in churches.
That's pretty. Turn around, Mary.
Do you really? I grew up in Ravenna, Kentucky.
Sound of it?
And one of my friends used to get on the bottom, and it lifted him all the way up the belfry and then back down.
And when her mother couldn't take care of her, we're in Waco, Kentucky. She stayed with her Aunt Kate. We're now entering, like I said, Waco County. It's a little tiny town. Grocery store where Aunt Kate used to work as a telephone operator. And Mother would sit and color and cut paper dolls out of the magazines and the Sears catalog. We're now entering in what, Mother? Ravenna?
Well, actually,
This is Irvin still.
Irvin.
drugstore.
It's kind of hard. It might not all be in focus.
Ravenna Flea Market. A playground for the children. There's the VFW. Let's go on down to the VFW. Let's go to Choo Choo Park and play a little racket. To get over, yeah, that's it. See, I told you, Mom.
Okay. Does this look familiar to you, Mother?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I
They
guess
just
I'll
fixed the houses up.
We're almost coming up to Mom's house. Turn to the right. Carrie Ann.
Okay, I'm turning to the right slowly. Which house is it?
The one with the screen
That's
there.
that poor little thing next door to Bill Wise's remodeled home.
Right there.
Right there.
411.
This is mine right here.
Oh, right here. Right here.
Blue, the turquoise?
Uh-huh.
Well, now you went by so fast.
Yellow. Where's the left?
Where's he going?
You can just park out in the street, don't you?
How's Mama? Big Mama.
He don't know who he's going to show.
I know. Her and your hand, the darndest things happen.
How are you?
Oh, better now. This
Well, look over at me, please.
Down here now, where's the house?
Doshi,
Huh?
The third one.
have her look over here, Dot.
411, they changed
Go.
the numbers?
Look out, Carrie Ann. Oh!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
In Nancy's house.
So what house is
She's
Carrie
over on
Benner's
the
house?
other street, remember? Who?
Which house is Carrie Benner's house?
My house.
Honey, that's the third one.
I've been real
Excuse me.
sick with this thing. Don't know there.
But they used to be whose houses?
Huh? Used to done a lot of filming because I don't know who they are.
Used to do roller skate flips off of.
I'll bet you they've gone in to Bill and Gladys. I won't go in. I'll just say hello to Miss Brandenburg.
To who?
Brandenburg.
Mother, who is this?
Okay.
Who is this?
This is Bill Wise.
Oh, I've heard you talk about him.
Grew up right next
I hope it was good.
Yeah, good neighbor, good friend.
This is my oldest daughter, Carrie Ann.
Husband's coming in from the Navy. Of course, I get up and take her too.
You're forgetting whoever came in from the Navy. Well, it must have been Max.
Yeah, good man.
Max Wise
My
coming
brother.
in. Yeah.
Was in the Navy too. And other girls.
Yeah.
Dorothy Hackworth, particularly.
I'd give him a kiss on the cheek, and I got 2 candy kisses. 2 chocolate candy kisses. It was his brother Max.
Well, sure I do.
Do you?
Well, oh yes.
Well, you're as beautiful as ever.
Well, I know it, and you are too. Oh, you have changed a bit,
He
Marty.
said I got a lot bigger. And you say you're as pretty as ever.
Uh-huh.
That's nice.
Well, you know, women have to stick together anyway.
That's right. You ever seen Geneva?
Haven't seen her for a while. I was going to ask Robert what she was doing since,
Babysitting.
well, her sister told me that, Ruth told me that in the Kroger store over there.
Yeah.
Mockingbird, bird, mockingbird, everybody. Oh wow, look at that. But is that an eagle or a hawk?
That Mother used to talk about that she used to cross to go to the Kentucky River to swim. This is from her backyard. Actually from her neighbor Bill's backyard. And those beautiful little rolling hills. His dad used to work on the railroad when they had the first star car in the neighborhood. Yeah. Behind Mother's house, just across from the railroad track. You hear the birds? That's what I heard. Children playing on her street, quiet, like a Norman Rockwell place. That's little William.
Here, no, come around this way.
No, you're
You were a good child.
Success bar.
Sing to the top of my lungs over there.
You remember the Parkers?
Uh-huh.
Lived in this house, this 408 over there. And Aunt Orly was a clerk over there too, I mean the secretary for the freight house. And her father was the head of the Kentucky Tennessee Light and Power Company, who was had the public electricity here at that time. And Mrs. Parker, she called me her little Democrat.
Do you remember any of Mother's dogs? Or her cat that she saved with the mange?
Any of my animals.
Yes, you remember how you had a dog named Spot? Yeah, nice little dog, and I think it got a car got it or something killed it. It didn't last too long.
I had one named Junior. Carrie got poisoned.
Is that right?
White.
I've got a
Well, Spot was white too.
a portrait of my grandmother hanging in my hallway at
Got a
home,
spot on his side out there.
and she seems
I
very
don't have
kind.
very many kitty cats.
Remember the Rick and Rose?
Uh-huh.
And
I wondered what
And the
happened.
Gibsons?
skin coloring.
Do you remember
Do you think I look like my grandmother at all?
Hatfield?
From the time that I was a very little girl,
And
my
Mrs.
mother
Wheeler?
sometimes would take my face
And the
in her
Cochrans?
hands and say,
Jim is still in it.
Dottie Kay, my mother
And she
was
lives
never
here
gonna be
by herself.
gone
Old
because I
man
have
still
you.
has
You look
gone.
just like my mother.
She went with Bill Floyd for a while.
I had a
and
portrait
she
taken
married
of me when
somebody
I was
else.
24 years old. It's hanging
And this
underneath
house
my
wasn't here,
grandmother.
remember?
And
There's
our
a
heads
tennis
are
court there.
exactly the same
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah.
We have the same
Well, I
lips.
wondered if
Our
I saw a
noses are the
tennis court
same. It's like,
back in there, you
it's
know?
uncanny.
Beg your pardon?
I
We
thought
both
I saw
turn our heads exactly the
tennis court
same
back
way.
in there.
No,
And they're
this-
I guess I did.
the tennis court was here where this brick
And
house
mine's
is.
color.
That's a beautiful
But
house.
Mr. Holliday
I
built that.
to meet somebody.
Lived there until they
Because you know,
died.
moms can be real biased. Wanted to meet somebody that would tell me that I
They
look
just
like.
recently remodeled this
Carrie Ann.
house over here, the Brick and Road house.
Is it true, really?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I want you to wheel me there. That was a little streetcar that was a wind-up or
There you
something.
have it.
And when I
I
used
just
to
think
come
it's
over
really
here,
neat.
I wound it up and
Really
played
neat.
with it every time
I
I ever
wanted to
came.
put a picture of
And
my
I
No.
was kept in that closet back
It wasn't
there.
a streetcar,
Well, it was something like
and I don't know where it is now.
Grandma and me.
I gave it either to Raleigh or Wilbur,
You know, we did
because it
three
belonged to
generations.
Marshall.
Yeah, so I have
And it
children.
wasn't a street, it was a
No.
Tudorville trolley.
Is that right?
Yeah, with one
All my
wheel,
sisters can have them. I don't want
off,
any.
you know, so that it would rock up and down.
Well, I
You
don't
wind it
know,
up and it would
never
run,
mind.
and the old fellow would
You're missing
crank the crank and it would stop, you know, and then you'd crank the crank, you know, and it would start up again. You remember
I
that?
don't remember it being that. This one just seemed like it was a
I
car
aggravate
off
myself
of,
enough, I think.
say a circus train or something, I don't know, but every time I came over, I got to play with it. And it was in that
I
closet.
don't remember, the only thing I remember, one I remember is the Tudorville trolley. And after Marshall died, I gave it to either Raleigh or Wilbur.
So
Was how
the
much
chances
was
of me having something wrong with a baby would be way too high.
Oh, are you?
It's like sometimes I look back and I go, uh-oh, I forgot to have kids.
And I thought, oh, I'd like to see that again.
Well, you remember, do you remember the Tudorville comics? The Tudorville trolley
I've been
comics?
doing this all day.
Not
It was
much.
a comic strip in the comic sheet, and this fellow was the Tudorville.
It's a
He
chronology
would meet
because it's a history for us.
other passengers, you know, and it was a sort of a folksy thing.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of toys, and so it was just so nice to come over here and play with that toy. And then, of course, Mrs. Gibson pulled all of my teeth. You know, when I had a loose one, She put a string around it and tied it to her door so nobody could support her.
How about that, Mother?
And then she gave me this huge sum of money, 30 cents.
Yeah.
And it was so wonderful to have a few coins in my pocket.
And he was telling us that they nicknamed Mother Dutchie. And you say it was your brother?
My oldest brother, yes, Marshall.
Marshall. Named Margaret Ann Dutchie.
Yeah, right.
What do you know about my grandmother? They say I'm a lot like her.
What's to know about her? She was our neighbor and was a good friend of ours. We were close for years and years and years. And they lived next door to here where my son lives now. And she was a wonderful lady. And Mr. Berryman worked for the railroad as my father did. We knew them all, knew them well, and grew up with the family.
My mother told me once that her dad got one of the first star cars in town. Do you know anything about that?
No, but I remember that there was a car in the garage when he died. And I think maybe Ralph Hunt bought it and remodeled it. And I believe it was a Dodge, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, and he worked over on the railroad station?
Yeah, he worked over at the freight depot.
Freight depot.
He was a clerk in the freight depot, L&N Railroad Freight Depot.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. And what about Buster? What do you remember about him? I think he was your best friend, wasn't he?
Buster and I were pretty close to the same age. I was the oldest. And we ran around together, went to school together, and just had we brought up together right here, neighbors in Ravenna.
Was he real close to his little sister?
Beg your pardon?
Was he real close to Margaret Ann?
No, I couldn't say.
Because I heard he worked a lot.
I wouldn't know.
I heard he worked at a gas station.
Buster did everything.
Did he work?
He drove a taxi. He worked at most anything there was available.
And he worked at a gas station, right?
Worked at a gas station, right.
Okay. Well, I appreciate every little bit you've told us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Carrie, I used to turn cartwheels off this front porch, and I thought it was this high.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's that high.
To us, it was high.
Yeah.
Cartwheels and roller skates, right, Mother?
Yeah. Cartwheels and roller skates.
Now where?
Stop.
Duh. Now where?
I'm going to let you turn left.
That way?
Okay. When that policeman decides what to do.
I hope this is taken through the window.
Is Robert following us? There he is.
This was the parsonage where your father was shot 5 times and laid there.
Where?
Right there on the corner. In that driveway.
Who shot him?
Hillbilly.
This is your church?
Yeah.
Where? Right here?
And it's been added on to.
Well, I can't see that very good. Where's the front of it?
Then you can let her see them right. Behind that first church.
Well, I need to get out and get it, Mother.
Oh, can't you get it?
No, I can't get it to here. It's where she went. And Grandma went every week, and even though she didn't have a lot of money, she put $1 in the collection plate.
And slow squirrel crossing.
We're going to go past the little drugstore again?
It's degraded, Carrie. They've got that white. Unbelievable.
Mother says she didn't cross over the railroad tracks. She crossed under the train to get to the lake, or to the river as well. This is Main Street.
Until she told me to quit doing that, and then I started climbing up the ladders and going over the top.
look, Stowe County Recycling Center. Cool.
There used to be a Darling in a grocery store right along in Houston.
Oh, look, Obbs. Obbs Supermarket.
Yeah, that's it. That's the grocery store.
What's funny, the other side says Bob's.
This is it, Carrie, right here.
That side says
What's
Bob's.
Carnival?
Mom!
Oh, I thought you were going that direction.
Don't do that. I'm not Carl. I'm an excellent driver.
Well, I thought you were going to the that side. And it's
We're following
not.
Supermarket.
Okay.
the supermarket man.
Does this look familiar, Mother? All this look familiar?
That was a KFC.
Yeah, I noticed that one.
Wasting my film.
With her.
She made pies?
She made pies for a restaurant.
What kind? Everything?
What kind? Every kind. But she made
Now,
pies
that guy
in
isn't
that
evidence
store.
that first cousins shouldn't get married. I don't know what.
I'm listening to you, Mother.
Have you seen that cat?
Movie theater?
And she took me with her.
I love places like this.
And I played while she
Oh, look at all the
made
houseboats.
pies.
And all the bumps. Like 160.
How long did she make the pies, Mother? How many?
Maybe a year. I don't know. When you're a kid, you don't know when something starts or when it ends.
And she worked in an overall factory.
Well, that was later. She just did these pies, I guess, as a job trying.
I thought we could see my cousin Shane out and about the other side.
And when she took you to Waco, you stayed in that little corner house? Who was in that corner house?
And Kate, Blanche, and Dorothy.
Right?
And then you went across to the little drugstore, right? Grocery store.
It wasn't a grocery store. It was
I
a,
love these.
it was a
Harold's
telephone
Superfood.
exchange building.
What?
Waco. Don't pick your nose on the fan. Nose, Mother, but you can't pick your family. Now, tell me about Waco.
Waco. Waco.
Waco.
W-A-C-O.
Yeah.
Waco.
Take your glasses off, Mom, your shades.
This light hurts my eyes.
Just for a few minutes.
The light hurts my eyes.
Turn your head that way.
Okay, good. Now tell me, she sent you to the telephone store.
She sent me to the telephone store. She sent me down to live with Aunt Kate, Blanche, and Dorothy because she could not
Back seat of our room
afford to feed me. She had no work, no job. She got a job in Richmond with her sister, Aunt Laura. And Aunt Kate used to take me to work with her every day and made me a sack lunch, a biscuit and some jam. And that's about
You
it.
talked to your friend Jesus today? No.
But the kids gave me a bath and cleaned me up and got me ready for late
Was
afternoon
it
on Friday.
the Bondon car?
At
the
which
gray
time my mother
car?
would pick me up on the Greyhound bus if we went to Irving for the weekend. And she'd drop me back off
What's the speed limit in
Sunday.
here?
Paper dolls out
Is
of
that a 2.6 liter engine?
Sears Roebuck catalog.
That Dodge Ram.
I ate my jam sandwich. But I would stand and look out the window and wait for Dorothy and Blanche to
2.0 is
come home from school. I'll be so happy when they get there, and then we
Sure it's not the 2
rush
cents?
across the street and
He said it was a
listen
2-hour
to
class.
Little Orphan Annie on the railroad, on the
God.
2-2 or something.
on the
I can't believe you
radio.
bought a 2-0. You can't punch it and get out of it. You can tow him, me, 15 other cars and still didn't buy ours. See, you've got a liter engine in your
Just get a glimpse every so often.
You've got a liter engine in your El Camino?
Yep.
Well, that's not the original engine.
He said he bought it from his factory like that. They make them on them. They make them.
And what year?
79.
That's a surprise to me. I gotta find out about that.
And this is Morgan. We're back at Geneva's house. Morgan, can you say hi?
Wait, say howdy.
Can you say hi? You want to tell us anything about her, Steph?
She's nosy. Beat up a nosy today.
Now, what's your husband's name?
Bobby.
Bobby. Okay. And your last name now?
Griffey.
Bobby Griffey. Did you find a comfortable chair to sit in, huh?
Sit, baby. Stiffy. I hate talking to you things. Bobby has to run up and under me at Christmas time, and I'm going, no. Drink, drink? No. Little kiss.
This is your cousin, right?
Nephew.
Nephew. Oh, do you think I'll ever get all this family stuff straightened out? And he plays baseball.
Honey.
And his name is Billy.
Drink?
But he don't like to go by Billy, right?
Yeah, he goes by Billy. He didn't go by Edward.
Okay.
You're gonna fall and bust it right here.
Well, pick her up and I'll get a close-up of you. There we go, mother and daughter. Turn around and smile, you two.
Wait.
Hey, Jimmy.
Little kiss.
Oh, that's so nice.
Little kiss. Oh, yes. Big hug. Oh. Big hug. Hmm?
This is from
Keep this house up here.
Hi, Mother. Welcome home.
Thank you.
Saturday, June 22nd, on our third day here, or second big day, when we're going to go sightseeing.
College.
Good. Come on, Dot.
Do the 90s. Do your 90s.
Carrie Ann, go to your right.
This is where Geneva lives.
Lakewood Estate.
And the only reason there's algae on the lake is there was a dispute and the guy didn't clean it, but it's usually crystal clear. That's what we're told.
Maybe he thought he knew you, Doc.
Aww.
There's the little duckies.
Did you get the guy fishing and the no fishing sign?
Well, this is private fishing.
I talked to Robert about that. Oh, that is gross.
I hear the ducks.
Look at the baby, look at the baby, look at the baby.
I'll zoom in on them.
Oh my word. Oh my goodness. They're all going up. They think they're going to feed them.
What are you taking to Geneva?
A key, I guess, or something.
All right, Carrie, that's it. You've already got this.
Mary!
Hi again. This sure is in Kentucky.
Sure get a... There she goes.
What are you filming?
Come chat at Geneva. This is the Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel Cafe. And are we in Richmond?
Yeah.
In Richmond, Kentucky. And how they love rocking chairs. They're only $99 a piece. Hi, sweetheart. Where are you from? Kentucky. Oh, I'm from Utah. And my sister's from California and my other sister's from Portland. Well, thank you all for being part of my video tonight.
You're welcome.
Box.
In the morning.
Oh.